Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kelly. This is K Bella Beauty, and I am here with a ton of new makeup. Okay, so this is a collective haul. I have not purchased everything all at one time. I have been making small purchases here and there since my last new makeup haul, and I can link that right here in case you're interested in checking that out. But I've grabbed a few things from Sephora, from Ulta, from the drugstore, and I thought, you know what? We're just gonna throw it all in a collective haul and I'll show you what I got. I have been using some of these things for a while now, but I'm not gonna do any like reviews or anything because there are things that I haven't tried yet. So I would rather just show you what I have and then come back in like a month or two and give you an update. But let's jump in. I don't really know where to start, so why don't we start with the drugstore? I did pick up a few things from the drugstore. I did grab a couple mascaras. I love mascaras from the drugstore. They're much more affordable than high-end mascaras, and I feel like they work just as good. I do not wear waterproof mascara. I just feel like it's really hard to get off. I feel like I'm tugging at my face when I'm trying to get it off. So I just go for regular mascara. I feel like the drugstore and high-end have similar quality, so might as well save a few bucks. Don't get me wrong, there are some high-end mascaras that I really like, but you go through mascaras so quickly that I would rather save a few bucks and get some from the drugstore. So I do like this L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is not a new mascara for me. This one reminds me of the Benefit They're Real mascara, but you do get some flaking. I've noticed this on this mascara. By the end of the day, I'll have transfer up on the top of my eyelid and it does flake a little bit. So just beware. If you're not into that, you probably won't like this mascara, but I am a fan of it. I've tried it before. And then I did pick up the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara. I look for volumizing mascara. I feel like I already have the length. I just need a little extra body. This one is in the Blackest Black. Again, not the waterproof version. I typically go for the Maybelline The Rocket Mascara. That one has been my holy grail for a while. I feel like I've tried this before though, and I liked it. So picked up a couple mascaras to add to my collection, but I also grabbed a couple eyeshadows from the drugstore. The drugstore is typically not where I go for eyeshadows just because I haven't found like a drugstore quality that I love. And when I think of the drugstore, I'm thinking of like Walgreens, CVS, Target. I'm not thinking of more affordable brands that you can get like at Ulta. I'm not thinking of like Morphe and ColourPop and stuff like that, like strictly drugstore eyeshadows. I haven't found any that I love. However, everybody has been raving about these new eyeshadows by e.l.f. These are the bite-sized eyeshadows. So I picked up the one in Berry Bad and the one in Cream and Sugar. I have used both of these before. I like them so far. I think I've used each of them only once. This one is the berry shade, and then this one is, hold on, I'm having a hard time getting it open, Cream and Sugar. So I like these little 4-pan eyeshadow palettes. I feel like they would be easy to travel with, although who's traveling thanks to Corona, but these are nice and easy to just kind of throw in a bag, take with you. Like I said, I've only used each of them once, but everybody was raving about them. So I wanted to pick them up and try them out. So I have 2 shades to choose from. Not sure if I'll pick up any more, but I did grab those at my most recent trip to the drugstore. I did pick up a few things from Ulta, and one of those, I don't have the packaging still, but one of those is by MAC Cosmetics, and this is the Painterly Pro Longwear Paint Pot. So I have used the MAC paint pots in the past. I've used Soft Ochre before. This one, Painterly, is more of a neutral undertone. Soft Ochre has a very yellow undertone, and I feel like when I spent more time out in the sun, I had more of a warmer undertone. I was able to get tan and have more of like a golden warm tone more so than now that I'm pale. Now that I'm pale, I feel like neutral suits me better, so that's why I went with Painterly, and I really like it. I just use my finger, I dab it onto my lid. I feel like this makes my eyeshadow last long. It gives it something to adhere to. I just have to be careful because I do struggle with eczema, so sometimes in the winter this can be a little bit too much, a little bit too heavy. But I wanted to pick it up because I was in a wedding in July and I wanted something that was going to stick on my eyes and not budge. I also did pick up, this was a repurchase, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I picked up the shade Warm Nude. Now this is not a shade that would work on me right now. This is a tan shade for me. And I just mentioned that I was in a wedding in July in Florida, and so the bride and her other bridesmaids, we all went and got spray tans. So Warm Nude was my spray tan shade. However, that has faded. I am back to my pale self, so if I do use this, I'll have to mix it with another shade, but I don't mind that. I like this foundation. It's a good one. Like I said, this is a repurchase. It's not one that I find myself reaching for all the time, but I do really enjoy it. I think those were the only two things that I got from Ulta. So that's Ulta and the drugstore. I'm pretty sure the rest and the majority are from Sephora. Oh, I take that back. I do have something from Sigma, so let me show you that before we get into Sephora. I picked up 2 brushes from Sigma Beauty. These, maybe not this one. This one, the F53 Air Contour and Blush Brush, was a recommendation from Samantha March. The reason why I purchased this brush was because I want to try more cream products like cream contour and cream blush. I typically haven't been a huge fan of those type of products in the past, but I saw Samantha March using this and I think that she was using it with cream products. So I thought, I don't really have a brush that I can use with cream products. I have my beauty blender, so I wanted to pick up a brush that I knew I could use with cream products. This one says you can sweep on blush or bronzer. It's duo fiber, softly angled, and it is recommended to use to apply blush or bronzer to the cheekbones. Sheer to medium buildable coverage. So I picked that one up. The other one that I grabbed was the Sigma F70 concealer brush, and this is just a small brush, honestly, that I picked up not even for concealer under my eyes, but I was thinking to like carve out my brow bone because I have a really old concealer brush, like a mini from, I want to say Mary Kay from like forever ago, and that's typically what I use to carve out my brows. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try a Sigma brush. I already have some Sigma brushes in my collection and I know I really like them. So as you can see, I have not used these 2 yet, but I am excited to try them out. Okay, now we are ready to jump into all of these Sephora goodies that I got. I'm gonna try and remember the order that I purchased them in, but I'm probably gonna fail miserably. Anyway, I know one of the items that I picked up first was a liquid lipstick by the brand Lawless. I have wanted to try this brand forever, since Samantha March has been raving about them, well over a year, and I've never tried this brand out, but I am a liquid lipstick junkie, and I did recently do a declutter video and I had to get rid of a ton of lipsticks, so I thought, you know what? This is a good time to try one out. There was another color, I can't remember the name of it now. George, maybe? There was another color that Samantha March really raved about, and I thought I was going to get that first, but then I saw this shade Cameron, and this definitely spoke to me. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try Cameron out. I'm gonna get this typical Kelly Mauve shade, like every other shade in my collection, and we are going to see what I think about it. So I've worn this a couple times. I've gotten some compliments on it when I've worn it, but it is definitely a nice neutral shade. This is lighter than the shade, I think it was George. This is lighter than the shade that I was going to pick up before, and it was, kind of smells like something sweet, like a candy from my childhood that I can't remember. Anyway, Cameron was a last minute decision. I feel like I got this on sale. Sephora has been having more sales lately, which they never did before. And I want to say I was just scrolling through the sale and saw that this was on sale. So that's actually why I went and grabbed that and picked it up. Another thing that I purchased, I think I purchased this, maybe I purchased that on its own. I don't know. Anyway, another thing that I purchased was by Fenty Beauty. This is the Fly Baby Mini Eye Primer and Liner Set. I have been wanting to try more from Fenty. There just hasn't really been anything that's kind of stuck out at me, but I did need a new liquid eyeliner, and I thought I would try out her eyeshadow primer. So they are little minis. I love a good mini. I have a whole video about makeup minis that I love. I can link that in the cards if you want to check that out. But here is the eyeshadow primer. I've used it a few times. I have not used her eyeliner yet. This is the Longwear liquid eyeliner in 'Cause I'm Black. So I have raved about the Kat Von D liquid eyeliner forever. Decided to try Fenty out. I like these felt tip liners. They're just very thin, and I feel like it's easy to do a wing. Really, the only time that I use a felt tip liner is if I'm creating a wing, which I haven't done in a really long time, or wearing lashes, which I haven't really done in a really long time. But anyway, I thought that I would pick these up just to try them. It was an impulse purchase, and I have them. I've used them each at least once, but I think that may be all that I've used them. I did also see this Marc Jacobs box on sale. It has the travel-sized bronzer and mascara duo. It is the Omega Coconut Bronzer, the one that everybody raves about, and then the Petite Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara, which I already knew that I loved. So again, I love a good mini. I knew that I loved this mascara because I've tried it out before. This one is not the one that I'm wearing right now. It's actually, I haven't even opened it yet. I have it in my collection to open when I finish the mascara that is on my eyes right now. But I've gotten this in a sample size before, and I knew that I really liked it, so that's why I picked it up again. I also wanted to try out this bronzer. This is the one that everybody raves about, the Tantastic bronzer. So I did get this little teeny tiny guy. Like I said, I like a mini. I do not remember how much I paid for this, but you're probably not getting the best bang for your buck if you pick up these minis. I mentioned that in my mini video that I filmed. Sometimes you're paying more when you get a mini, but I am at this stage in my life where I just want to make sure that I'm using all of my makeup. I've curated my makeup down. I have products that I'm using and that I love, so I'm willing to spend less money, even if it's not a better deal, to get a mini and to try it out. So I've used this a couple times. I'm enjoying it so far, but I did pick that up as well. I also have wanted to try the Tarte. These are not called Rainforest of the Sea anymore. I thought they were like the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea lipsticks, but it just says Tarte Sea, the Color Splash lipstick. I've wanted to try these out for a really long time, and I think Rum Punch was the shade that I had on my loves list. It was more of a mauve. It almost reminds me of like the NARS Anna lipstick, where it's a deeper mauve shade, but I feel like I purchased this at the same time as the Lawless liquid lipstick, and I think that this was on sale as well. So I went ahead and purchased Beach Babe, and Beach Babe is another nude shade. Who is surprised? When I filmed my declutter video, my friend Smegs was like, literally all of your lipsticks look the same. So you can see this right here is Beach Babe. Looks exactly like Cameron. Do you need to go out and get both in your collection? For sure not. But the Beach Babe is a lipstick, not a liquid lipstick. So if you like shades like this and you don't like liquid lipsticks, you can go out and get Beach Babe. If you like shades like this and you like liquid lipsticks, you can go out and get Cameron. You don't necessarily need both in your collection unless you are a makeup hoarder like myself. Then by all means, go out and get them both. I also did pick up this small Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. I think it's actually pronounced Boom Boom Cream. I was watching someone's video a long time ago, and they said that this is a Brazilian company, so even though it's B-U-M-B-U-M, in Brazil, I guess they say Boom Boom. but here we all call it the Bum Bum Cream. Smells really good. I picked up this small jar because when I was in that wedding in July, my friend said that that she heard that this is really good for like self-tan. So it does have a little bit of a sheen to it. You can see I haven't used too much of it, and really the reason being is because it's been in my beauty room waiting for me to film this video instead of in my bathroom. So now that I've filmed it, I'm gonna move it into my bathroom, but it smells really good. It smells very, very nice. We did notice that there is a slight sheen when you put it on the skin, so you know, if you're not into that, it's definitely not glitter. I am not a glitter fan. It is not glitter. It is more of a sheen, but I actually need to move this into my bathroom so that I can use it some more. As if I did not have enough lipsticks, I got some Patrick Ta. Everybody has been talking about Patrick Ta, and let me just say, this packaging is beautiful. It's a beautiful rose gold shade. It goes with the look that I have going on here, but I wanted to try out Patrick Ta as well because plenty of people have been raving about him. So let me see, what is this called? This is the Silky Lip Cream, the Monochromatic Moment, and I picked up She's Unapologetic. I picked up the ones that go together. So like on Sephora, it had some snippets of the lip liner and lipstick that went together. So this is a silky lip cream. It does not dry down completely. I do get some transfer with it, unlike Cameron. Cameron from Lawless dries down completely. The Patrick Ta is more of a lip cream, so it's very soft, very smooth, but it does not dry down completely. Please do not come for me in the comments about how similar all of these shades are, okay? I know, I have a problem. All of my lipsticks are similar, but this is it right here. It is definitely lighter than the other two, and it pulls much more lighter on the lips, but when I've been wearing it, I've gotten a ton of compliments about it. And so of course, I got the lip liner that said she matched, the Precision Lip Crayon, and this is in She's Humble. And so this is what it looks like here. It has the triangular tip, much like the Anastasia Brow Definer. I don't want to push it up, okay? So you press the bottom when you want to get more out, except the thing is that once it's up, and it doesn't go back down. So I'm always afraid that I'm going to mess it up and that I'm going to click it too much and end up ruining the product. So here it is right here. Again, these are the two that go together. The lip liner, what's it called again? She's Humble. This one is a little bit deeper, so I tend to line my lips and like fill in the sides a little bit, and then I'll go in with the liquid lipstick. Although, can you call it a liquid lipstick? The Silky Lip Cream in She's Unapologetic, and I'll put that over the top, and it's just a really nice combination. Again, did I really need it? No. Did the packaging suck me in? 100% that's a yes, but I don't regret it. I have a few more products to share with you. I did want to start trying more cream products, and like I said, I wasn't a huge cream, like cream blush, cream bronzer, cream highlighter. I wasn't a huge fan in the past. I just didn't really love the products. Maybe I didn't know how to use them correctly, but I decided I wanted to try them again because I have dry skin and I've been struggling with eczema, and I feel like after having my daughter, my skin became even more dry. But I heard a lot of good things about Milk makeup. A lot of people have been raving about the matte bronzer in the shade Baked. So I went to Sephora, I got myself the little mini. Again, I'm not sure if the price per gram or whatever is a better deal, but it was cheaper, and let's be honest, I probably would not go through the entire large one. So I got the little mini, rolled it up a little bit. I've used it a few times. You can see there's a little plastic covering that comes on it. And when I was trying to pull the covering off, I nicked the bronzer a little bit. But I have been trying to use this because I found that in my first haul video, I mentioned that I picked up the Fenty foundation, the hydrating foundation, and I found that it wasn't super hydrating on my skin. So that's why I wanted to try this with it to see if I used a cream product, would it feel a little bit more hydrating. So I've been using that, although I do go over it with my actual powder bronzer, kind of more so to set it than anything else. But while I was there, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try a cream blush also, and I picked up Werk. It's a beautiful mauve shade, which those are my tones if you cannot tell. I love a good mauve. But one of my girlfriends was with me and we were in Sephora, and she said that she got this in maybe her Fit Fab Fun box, I think she said. So anyway, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna try it out too. That is this blush right here. I guess I could swatch it. There you go, right there. It looks a lot deeper swatched than when I actually blend it out on the skin. But I have been like rubbing it on my finger and then dabbing it on my cheek and using like my finger or beauty blender to dab it out. But now that I have that Sigma brush, my thinking was I would maybe, well, I guess I hadn't thought it through too much, but I would maybe like dab this on my skin or dab it on the brush and blend it out with a brush. I haven't done that yet, but I wanted to try these out. I wanted to give Creme products a go and see what I thought about them. So I picked these bad boys up. And the last product that I have to share with you today are these Shisedo cottons. These are the facial cottons. You get 165 sheets, and I think they're like $10 or $12. So again, you can go out and find cotton rounds that are way more affordable. I used to always get the Ulta brand ones. Those were like $3 and you got, I think, like 80 cotton rounds. But I picked these up on a whim one time years ago when everybody was raving about them and saying that they were the best thing ever, and I have not gone back since. I use these when I'm toning my face. I use liquid toners, and so I'll put the toner on the cotton round and press it all around my face. At night, if I'm having a hard time removing my mascara, I will use some like eye makeup remover, or I'm using a micellar water right now, and I'll use that, put it on a cotton round and wipe my mascara off. But I just really love these, and now it is a guilty pleasure purchase. But that's gonna do it for this haul. Again, please keep in mind, this was a collective haul. Sometimes I'm watching haul videos and like my jaw drops because people have so many products, and I'm like, how in the world did you pick all of that up in one go around? This has been several months of me picking things up here and there, a few things that I got specifically for the wedding that I was in, a few other products just as impulse purchases or because they were things that I wanted to try out. But I thought that I would go ahead and share these makeup products with you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to be updated with a like rapid fire review. I'm gonna use all of these products. I have them in a bin to be used, and so in like a month or two I'm gonna go through and give you like rapid fire review on what I thought of everything. So definitely make sure you're subscribed so that you can catch that follow-up video. Go ahead and give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you're like me and you like a good haul. Otherwise, that's all that I have for you. This is a longer video, and I don't even want to say it, but my child has been asleep the entire time. If you've been following me for a while, you know that oftentimes she's on my lap in a video because I did my makeup and started filming and she woke up, but she's knocked out. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna go eat some lunch, and I'll see you next time. Bye.